to enjoy today's game and support these officials and players in a positive manner. And go Warriors!
What is the guest password? Milo's trying to do some work while she's waiting for the volleyball game. Hello? Is it Warriors one? Okay. No, I got it too. Okay.
Is she outside?
Oh, she's in my house. Just Warriors?
Here we go, Kiara. Nice circle up on the field. Oh, okay.
Good morning and welcome to Nokomis Regional High. We have a gorgeous Saturday morning for a pretty high leverage game. The Cony Rams have traveled up to Newport this morning to face our host Warriors. Cony always perennially, I think regardless of sport, Cony puts great teams on the field. So the Warriors will have their work cut out for them. Nokomis on a bit of a roll. The Rams had a tough matchup yesterday at Lawrence, so they're probably looking to get back into winning fashion, and Nokomis knows this is a point-worthy opponent, and as we start getting to that back half of the season, you know, as a coach, Coach Saucier, you look at your upcoming games and say, who is it going to be important for us to win? And Cony is one of those games as Roundy takes the ball, sends it out to the right, beautiful tip in the middle of the field by Townsend. Townsend gets it, delivers it out to the left. King picks it up. King with a little spin move. Actually, that was lovely. Warriors working it in right into the circle. Brown has it, can't get her feet out of the way, but a great early opportunity for Nokomis. I think I'm going to shift up to the media stand so I can see a little better. Okay, I've got a better perch now. Roundy splits the defenders, gets it over to Townsend. Townsend's going to work it up the right side. She chips it ahead, bounces through a couple of players. Brown trying to work onto it, but Roundy's going to pick it up just inside the 20. Roundy trying to work it into the circle, gets it to Brown. Brown has it on the end line. It's tipped away from her. Brown gives chase, stays with the play. Stick foul, so Cony will get the free hit. Ball sent to the middle of the field. Bit of a dangerous ball, but it's able to be picked up by Macy Freeman. Freeman works it from left to right. It's intercepted by Ariana Turner. Nice defensive play. Turner forces the turnover. Back pass is sent through the middle of the field. There's Townsend, the talented senior, on her way to UMaine next fall. Delivers a pass over to Baird. Baird sweeps it in the middle. Brown's got it in front of the goal. Brown chips at it. Ball pops up in the air, and it's going to be a penalty corner for the Warriors. So Nokomis getting some early offensive possession, and it generates the first corner action. Nokomis has some nice options off their corner plays. Addie Hawthorne with the big shot. Townsend's always a playmaker. Hawthorne stop pops, fans on it, so the official will say heading the other way. In field hockey, I know people get confused by some of the calls, but they're really a lot of the same. Great defensive play by Turner, or excuse me, Season. Season picks the pass off, trying to drop it up top to Townsend. Townsend with a little pop dribble through the middle, trying to push it through. Brown gets it on the stick, trying to reverse shovel it in, no good. Townsend keeps the play alive, and she's going to generate another penalty corner for the Warriors. Nokomis early looking very good. You can see this team the chemistry really starting to come together. I think teammates just sensing where their teammates on the team are going to be and able to get it. A little ping pong, looked like it hit a foot, but no dice. Townsend right at the top, shot just wide. Golden opportunity for Nokomis. Baird over on that left post, just missed getting a piece of it to put it in that back corner. Ball's tipped out to Cunningham. Cunningham kicks it ahead, stripped away from Morrill. Morgan Graves, Nokomis defensively very strong across the back line with Donahue, Hawthorne, and Graves. Big ball through the middle of the field. Everybody gives chase. It's going to go all the way back to Drummond. Drummond's going to give the strong clear out wide. Donahue trying to catch it before it goes over the sideline. It'll result in a side in for the Rams. Hendrickson trying to work it on the right side. Little reverse sweep pass. CU's in a great space to intercept the ball. Teams kind of ping-pong possession. Ball comes into the circle for Cony. Freeman with it. Freeman trying to get a shot. The official has her hand up for a corner, and Cony will get their first penalty corner. So in these first 5 minutes, Nokomis has dominated possession, but Cony able to get it upfield and into the circle to run a set piece. We'll see what Coach Daigle calls up for the Rams. Ball off to the right. Looks like to Freeman. Freeman bobbles a bit, can't get it. And there's Donahue just loses her footing with a nice clear. Of course, I think everybody knows we've had a lot of rain, so fields look great, but they are a little slick. Graves with a quick flip out wide. Nice little tip by Brown. Brown stays with the play, working the sideline, does a nice job. She's fouled. Baird trying to flip it through the middle, catches up with Marble. Marble having a great senior season. Started in field hockey, gave volleyball a crack, and decided to come back to field hockey and just having a stellar season. Turner also having a breakout season. Of course, you know, you say something great about how a player's playing, and then they kick the ball. It's just like in basketball when you talk about what a good foul shooter someone is on the line, and then they miss it. Marble pushes the ball back into play. Brown looking over her shoulder for it, can't get it. It's off a foot. Roundy doing a nice job keeping the pressure on as some fresh legs come back in. Reagan King will give Natalie Brown a break. Quick ball out to King. King's got it, trying to do a little give and go with Roundy. Cony able to break out with the ball. Nice job by Elise Cunningham to relieve some of the pressure, but King right back at it with the ball. Sehu's in trying to control it, pops it right up into the defender's face, so it'll be a Cony Ram hit. Freeman with the big ball. Townsend able to get a piece of it. Nice hustle by Abby Morrill for the Rams to keep that ball from going out of bounds. Squirts off her stick, so it'll be a white side in. Marble will come back in. Coach Saucier trying to run players in and out of the game and keep those legs fresh. It's been a bit of an issue for Nokomis in some of their tougher tilts. Just some of those key players running out of gas at the end of the game. So Coach trying to keep everybody fresh early as the Rams push it into the Nokomis circle. And there's Donahue with a nice takeaway, brings it out wide, sends it up to the wing. King trying to catch it on the toe of her stick. It's over the sideline for a Ram hit. Midway through the first quarter, no score. Nice stick work by Macy Freeman of Cony, just working it on the left sideline. A little pop move to get over one defender, but she's double teamed and really nowhere to go. It's Marble trying to work her way out, but Freeman stays with it. Nokomis defenders cross up, so it'll be a Cony hit. Cony try to push it in. Nice read by Roundy in the middle of the field. She gets it and sends it to the other side of the field. She kind of collects her own pass, and she's over midfield, showing her skill and strength. Just one hand moving it up the field. Caroline Hendrickson on that right side for Cony, able to kind of relieve some defensive pressure with some of those big free hits. It's a King, a double King on that play. Sisters Cameron and Reagan King double teaming Natalie Doobie. Warriors with the quick hit. Townsend over midfield with it, looks upfield to see what she has, and as she looks up, Doobie picks her pocket, sends it the other way.
Good, Morgan. Great tackle.
Morgan Grave, just such a solid defender. Slows Cunningham down for the minute. Doobie with a quick self-start. Up to Cunningham. Cunningham trying to center it and misfires a bit. Cony pressuring to the left of Drummond. It's a penalty corner for the Rams, so both teams now with two corners. Looks like Cunningham will put the ball into play. A bit of a glare. It comes all the way out to number 10, Hendrickson. Hendrickson pushes it in the middle. It's in front of the goal. Graves tries to get a stick on it, and I think it's a ball kind of squirts on the side of her foot. So the Rams, with their third penalty corner, will get to reset and try again. You get at this point in the season, particularly after rain, and it looks like that goal mouth area on this end of the field, the Williams Road side of the field, is getting a bit chewed up. Ball goes all the way out to the 25. Great hustle by Cameron King. And King has that blazing speed that if a team is not careful on that entrance pass, she could steal that and go all the way. Nice pass up to Roundy. Roundy's got King with her. Great defense by Cony. Roundy's not an easy person to take the ball away from. Townsend trying to get through a crowd of red jerseys. She just keeps weaving and working, punches it ahead to King. Reagan King, and it's going to be a little long. See using and for Lovely. Big ball to the right side of the field, a nice pickup. That was a great pass and reception. Isabella Smith, the captain for the Rams, just picked up a beauty of a pass. But again, that defensive line for Nokomis back line is just like a wall. Three minutes to go, first period, no score. Breakaway opportunity here for the Rams. Break in on Drummond. Drummond comes up. Nice recovery defensively. And that's Donahue. Donahue with just an amazing recovery. I think number 12, Elise Cunningham, thought she was just going to be able to tee off on Drummond, and Donahue came out of nowhere to get a stick in. Results in a corner, but that's a great defensive play. Freeman working it on the right, trying to drop the pass back. Warriors great defense. Baird with a nice play. She'll get the quick start going. Roundy's going to pick it up. Roundy moves to her left, trying to split a couple of defenders. She's double teamed. Cony with the big hits have been finding some seams through this Nokomis defense. Nice little push lift through the middle of the field. Siusin picks it up. Siusin's really refined some of her stick skills. She's had a nice breakout season as a sophomore, as a host of sophomores at a strong freshman year, and just have continued to grow to really be solid, varsity players on a competitive team. Siusin, Drummond, Hawthorne, Turner, all doing a great job. Did I say Donahue? I don't want to miss any. Just noticing on our roster, Roundy is listed still as a sophomore, but she's a junior. I don't know if that's just to freak out opponents thinking, what? We've got 2 more seasons with Roundy. Roundy just a well-rounded, hard-nosed player. Smith working it up the right side. Donahue pressuring. 20 seconds. Rams trying to hurry to see if they can maybe get a quick shot or a corner. Cam King doing a nice job kind of mucking up the play. 10 seconds. Ball's in the circle. Nice defense by Donahue. And actually, that may have been Roundy on that tackle. And there's the horn for the first quarter. No score. Warriors with the early possession advantage, but Cony turned the table on them and ended the period with a little more possession time and nudging Warriors in the corner advantage. Rams with 3 penalty corners. Warriors with 2, but in the ultimate stat goals, no score yet. Yeah, especially with the morning sun in your face. It's especially looking back towards the school. The glare is. I'll take the glare. It's better than clouds.
Okay, so what are our strengths? What do we do really, really well? Passing. Okay, we just need to do that a little bit. We're passing a lot, like to the inside the field, and you need to use the outside mids. These are inside-outside passes. So our center mids, hold the middle. You can shift over. If the ball's over here, shift over to this side, but like hold these middle lanes, go mid, high, center mid. Okay, outside mid, same over here. All right, we're just I think we're just crowding each other. Okay, forwards, I need to see a triangle like this. When the ball's here, I still see this kind of a triangle. We need to push up so we can get the ball up. You guys get it? Okay.
So as we wait for the intermission between quarters, the Nokomis football team had a great night last night up to Old Town. I think it was 42-12, or Warriors being a homecoming spoiler for the Old Town Coyotes. I know it's I've mentioned a few times. That's my hometown and my alma mater, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do kind of like it when we win, but just have really fond memories of my time as a high school student at Old Town High School and watching games up at Victory Field. So it's great the Warriors could steal a victory on Victory Field.
Nokomis Golf got a quarterfinal win yesterday.
In Nokomis Golf, obviously, I think everybody knows broadcast director Matt Brown's also our golf coach, and the Warriors finished first in Class B or Class A in golf? Class B golf, and had their quarterfinal match yesterday, which they won. So next is semifinals. When and where, Matt?
Tuesday against Belfast at Palmyra.
Tuesday. Oh, home. That is big in golf when you can get on your home course. So Brown looks to pass to the middle, but kind of miffs it and says, "Hey, coach said let's work the sidelines." So a nice idea by Brown. Just gets under it a bit. That's one of those balls. Like, let him play. I vote let them play. I know officials are always going to err on the side of caution, which, in the long run you appreciate, but in the moment you just think it wasn't that bad. Abby Morrill doing a nice job in the middle of the field, but just too many Warriors to get by. Townsend with it. Townsend directs it right off Freeman's foot, so she'll have a free hit, flips it out wide to Turner. Turner gives chase to keep it in bounds, and ball just a little too much pace on it. I think probably in this shot that Matt's picking up, you can see the old home baseball dugout's been transformed into an awesome snack shack. Just a heartfelt thank you to the field hockey parents who got donations, particularly from Hammond Lumber, donated a lot of materials, and just the expertise of a number of our parents putting that good labor in kind. So we've just got a great facility that should last for a long, long time for generations of field hockey players. Brown with it on the right side of the circle, looking to cut back, but she's got room on the end line, splits two defenders, still has it on her stick, taps it ahead, and it's going to be a long hit. I think that's where that space where those players all are diving down to the end line. If Brown can just look back and just what you call a sweep pass, just dump it back to that stroke mark about 7 yards out. Nice sweeping pass into the circle by Baird. Turner trying to pick it up. She wheels and deals, shovels it to the middle. It's intercepted. Cony breaks out with it. Donahue gets a stick in to slow play down. She tracks it down and generates a foul for her team. Hawthorne trying to catch Turner out to the left. I'd love to see that ball come to the right versus the left. Brown's had success moving it up that right sideline. And conversely, Coney's trying to work it up their right sideline, so keep it away. Cony with quick transition. Smith has it on the right, but it's taken away from her. Misfire on the clearing ball, so Cony will take it away. Pretty evenly matched to play so far. Both teams have had bouts of momentum. Neither team with a real quality scoring opportunity. Maybe that big shot Townsend around he had that Baird nearly tipped. Nice play by Hawthorne to get it and clear it out. Again, I know I think I overheard Coach Saucier talking to our team at the break between periods. Warriors really trying to play too much in the middle of the field. They've got to work those sidelines with some pace. I think the ball's in the middle. The Rams are intercepting. Cony working it. Nice stick deflection by Marble. Ball through a host of players. Drummond gets a foot on it. Shot swept in. And official says no goal. No goal. Not sure what the call was, but the official, Michelle Dwyer, was pretty immediate and definitive with her call. I think maybe she thought that ball was dangerous. And again, another ball up the middle. Brown able to get it, trying to do a little give and go with Townsend. If Townsend can beat this defender, it could be a rush opportunity for Nokomis. Taken away. Marble picks it up. Marble's got Brown with her. Marble with a nice drag dribble up the right. She should just keep on going. You can see right there when players try to tap in, you're tapping it right into the defender's stick. She's just got to take a couple more steps. Those Nokomis wings have got to take a couple more steps to get by the defender and then make that crossing pass. Just a little impatient play by Nokomis. Townsend with a nice pass out to Turner. Couldn't connect, but right idea. Freeman, big crossing ball. Nokomis has got to read that. Freeman every time is looking to do that big crossing pass to her teammate and captain Smith, and Smith's had good success. A break into the circle. Morrill has it. Can't get the shot off, and again, nice recovery by the Nokomis defense, but the Warriors have got to read that play a little bit better. Cony pounding the ball back into the circle. It deflects off Graves, out of bounds. It'll be a free a long hit coming into the circle for Cony. corner for the Rams. And Nokomis, I'd like to see Nokomis get a little proactive in jumping into the passing lanes, sort of getting caught standing and watching as Cony passes stick to stick. Instead of jumping into the passing lane, they're trying to just take the ball away from the person after they possess it. I'd like to see them just jump into some of these passing lanes. It's kind of 4 players. Cony is just passing the ball back and forth to. Balls to the left of Drummond. Official signals corner. 6th corner for the Rams. They may have missed one. It could be their 7th. Ball's out top to Freeman. Freeman stops, moves across the top of the circle. Baird gets a piece of it. Ball's on the ground, and it's in. Cony with the first goal. Players diving, but it sneaks in to the far side. So the Cony Rams with the first score of the game. Well, let's see if this lights a fire. And it looks like Cunningham trotting back up to midfield with the ball. At 8:32 in the second quarter, Rams strike first. Warriors with the quick start. Roundy out to Baird. Baird gets it poked away from her. Cunningham feeling it, saying that felt pretty good to put one in the back of the net. Let's see if I can go right back down the field. Roundy takes it away. Roundy with the push lift in the middle of the field. I think when an aerial happens like that, the team putting up in the air has to let the other team, if they're in position to play it. Like to see Nokomis just read Freeman's play a little better. Freeman is from that left back. Every single time she gets it is just looking for that angle pass to the right. Like to see one of those forwards, left forward or the center forward, anticipate that a little bit better and start picking some of those passes off. Could really result in a break opportunity for Nokomis. Big ball through the middle of the field. Comes all the way back to number 27, Johnson, but it's intercepted by Seusen. Seusen tips it ahead, but no one there. Kind of pushed back to the middle of the field. Lovely gets a stick on it. King takes it away. King trying to push it ahead to Seusen. Seusen reaches back for it. Seusen taps it through the circle. I think that's off a foot, but it's just outside the circle. And people maybe who haven't watched field hockey for a few years think, why can't Townsend just jack it into the circle? It's a safety procedure. You got to move 5 yards. Beautiful crossing ball. No one can catch up to it, but that was a great ball by Bree Townsend across the mouth of the goal. Lovely reaches back for it and does a nice job. Picks up the foul. So Nokomis now with an opportunity for a set piece. See if the Warriors opt for a little misdirection or just go for that big direct hit. Baird with the ball out top to Townsend. Townsend doesn't quite get it. Slides it over to Roundy. Roundy trying to shake and bake by one play. She's in front of the goal. Roundy skies it. And a beautiful save by number 4, Freeman. I think Coach Saucier is going to argue like that can't be dangerous on the goal with the players on the line. It should be a free hit for Nokomis coming in. I don't think Coach Saucier is going to win that argument, but there's no such thing as a dangerous shot when a player is shooting on a goal like that. So that was a great offer by Roundy and an incredible save. Didn't get the field number. That Cony Ram player put her stick up and batted it out of the air. Nokomis nearly tying this up, but Cony defense holds strong. 5.5 to go until half. Rams on top by 1 from an Elise Cunningham goal. Again, Nokomis just continuing to try to pound through the middle. Cony taking away and coming right back up the field. Nice takeaway by Graves. Again, I think that turf is just a little soft and just some little pockets that players are trying to break out with the ball and they're losing the ball in the turf. free hit Cony just outside the circle. Freeman will start play for the Rams. She drops it back to number 2, Doobie. Doobie gives it right back to Freeman. Freeman tries to slip it into the circle. It's off Baird. Freeman with the quick start. Stop shot fired left of Drummond, or to Drummond's right. The official says it's deflected off a Nokomis player, so the Rams will retain possession. Seahusen with a nice read on the drop pass, nearly picks it off. Graves pressuring on the ball. The official calls that big backswing. Roundy looks upfield, starts it, trying to pass it through. But again, no one's pressuring Roundy there. I'd like to see her just carry and draw that defender to create a passing lane as Cony comes right back into the circle. Drummond gets a stick on it. It sneaks by her. Drummond kind of got her, looked like her cleat stuck in the turf and didn't get a clean clear, and Cony able to capitalize with their second goal of the quarter. And it looks like Cunningham with her second goal of the game. At halftime, I will check to make sure I've got the right goal score. So at 152, Cony opens up with a 2-goal lead. Nokomis looking to see if they can steal some momentum before heading into half. Big ball through the middle of the field. The ball, it was a great hustle by Cunningham. Unfortunately, you see nearly slipping on the sideline. Graves trying to work it up the sideline. She's got a defender pestering her. Just 3 red jerseys around her, but ball's blocked out of bounds. I think with the sun and the glare, I'm not quite sure if that's, I thought it was a 1 before, but now it looks like a 3. So we've got 3 minutes to go. So an opportunity for Nokomis here to get some momentum going offensively. Townsend with 4 red jerseys around her, just muscling through. And she's fouled. Quick self-start. Townsend with beautiful move, lines up, pushes it ahead. That's just a tough call. Tough call on Townsend. I didn't get all of it, but just a kind of tightly called game this morning. Cunningham looking for the early hat trick. Can't keep it from sliding out of bounds, so Baird will keep it going. Freeman with the takeaway. Nice job by Graves. Graves picks the pocket. Again, players not quite getting, I think, what they're trying to get on the ball. King with a nice tip, flips it to Brown. Brown trying to pull it back. It's off a defender's foot. So Roundy will start the quick self-start, and that's what I like. I love how Roundy just moves with speed on the ball, and I think that's what Nokomis needs to look at, varying their pace a little bit. Nice pass to Brown, who was just wide open. Can't get it to anybody in the circle. Warriors trying to get it to Cunningham. Graves having a busy morning, doing a great job. Wow, Roundy just reaches back and snags it. Chips it onto the green. And again, that's that hastiness where you've got the ball, nobody is right up in your grill. Just take that second to kind of compose and get in good position, to see, is this a pass opportunity? Should I try to make a move with the ball? Just a little bit of impatience on the Nokomis side, missing some opportunities. Cunningham just trying to work around Graves, tips it through the middle, but she's fouled. Freeman just bounding through Warriors, gets it ahead to Cunningham all alone to the right of Drummond, sends it over to the left, bouncing in front of the goal. Nokomis just kind of getting stuck in their tracks. Donahue with a nice flip out. Townsend picks it up. Townsend motoring. 20 seconds to go, maybe a break. King is going to catch that ball with her speed. King tips it by one defender. Oh, just can't keep it rolling. Chevrolet able to get a piece of it to slow King down, but a nice break opportunity for the Warriors. King drops it back to Townsend. Can Townsend get into the circle for a shot before the clock ends? She's fouled. Ball tipped up into her face, and that should be a corner. The ball was tipped right up into Townsend's face. But the whistle sounds and no breaks for the Warriors, so Nokomis finding themselves down 2-0 to the Cony Rams, but plenty of time left. We'll take a halftime break to regroup and return for second half action. Breaking their huddles from the sideline talk, Kososier regrouping. Kind of setting some targets for the Warriors. And if you're not doing anything this morning, you listen to this live, you've got your Saturday morning chores done. Volleyball team starts at 10:30 versus MDI. Our volleyball team having a great season too. If you haven't been to a volleyball game, get out and try it. It's a lot of fun to watch, and our team's doing really well. Nice job by Siusen, just trying to get a stick in it to slow play up. Baird pressuring. Townsend just breaks out with it. She tips it to herself, and that's where you get a little space. You know, Warriors kind of running side by side. That's where you got to become a pass option. Roundy trying to send it out wide. Right idea, but again, I just think the slickness of the grass is messing with Nokomis a bit. Nice job by Hawthorne. Cony just opting for the big ball. Donahue with a nice job picking it off, flipping out. Roundy picks it up. Not sure what that call was. Looked like Graves fielded it cleanly, or Baird fielded it cleanly. May have been off a foot. Over the end line. 16-yard hit Nokomis. Hawthorne sends a big ball through. Lovely gives chase. Ball's flipped right into Reagan King's body, so that'll be a free hit for Nokomis. Turner picks it up. Spies Townsend in the middle, gives it to her. Townsend trying to pull it back through the defender. Just not quite enough distance to evade the defender. The defender able to just reach back and take it. Nice low stick tackle by Donahue. Donahue flips it ahead to Lovely trying to sweep it ahead to King. It's off a foot, so it'll be a free hit Warriors. Lovely with the start. Lovely with a nice little pullback move to the middle. She's fouled again. Nice job by the sophomore, Ava Lovely. Roundy will come up to take it. Roundy through one defender, and she's fouled again. So Cony just kind of dropping their sticks in and trying to slow the offensive attack. This would be an opportunity Nokomis would like to capitalize on. Ball's flipped out wide to Baird. I like the idea by Nokomis to sort of stretch that Cony defense. Baird working the end line, flips it through the middle of the field. It's in a crowd of players. Cony able to push it out. Hawthorne with a nice tackle. I mean, that's unfortunate. Hawthorne kind of just looked like she slashed her stick down. She dropped it quick and got the ball, but just that slashing motion, you know, it's sort of like for basketball fans, when a player just reaches, they're going to get called, even if they don't hit them. Nice work by Roundy. She flips it. That's great work by Roundy. I think that's in the circle, so that should be a corner. Great job by the junior, Madeline Roundy, to take the ball on the left side of the circle. Two players on her, and she just flips the ball back onto their feet to pick up the corner. Baird sends it out top to Roundy. Roundy with the stop. Pulls it back to Townsend. Townsend gets into position. Townsend flips it to the far side. It's by the goalkeeper. And again, that Cony sweep, that may be as Freeman who slid back there. Freeman, I think, with another save. And I know at halftime, the Nokomis sideline a little chirpy about a first half shot that they felt was in the goal, and the defense pulled it back out. Nobody noticed, but you gotta let that stuff go. That happens in sport. Warriors applying some good pressure here early in the third quarter. Roundy again sends it out wide. I think that's, you know, maybe a bit too far there. I like to see her just next time look like she's going to do a little fake and then come back hard to the left. Brown gets a piece of it. Can't keep possession. Cony with the quick rush upfield. Cunningham trying to reach back for it. I think it ball hit her heel. Baird trying the little push lift. Can't get enough on it, so it'll go back over to the Rams. Nice job by Baird. Just a fearless breaking into it. Brown pulls it back. Kind of gets caught in the middle, but she's fouled. That's just great effort by Jenna Baird to rush that big hit and just get a piece of it. It's almost like on a penalty corner, the flyer coming out. Roundy with the ball. Cony giving ground, so nice decision by Roundy to just draw the defenders, and beautiful ball out into space to Brown. Brown on the move up the right. She's got King and Lovely with her. Pushes it through the middle. It's deflected out of bounds, so long hit coming in for the Warriors. Townsend to Roundy, little give and go. Townsend works the right side of the goal. She got room on the right. It's poked out by Cony, and they're off to the races. Nice hustle by Brown to come back and play defense and try to slow the rush off. Donahue's been steady with the stick. Beautiful ball. Nice cut by Baird to cut inside the defender. She's got some room up the right. She got Reagan King with her and sister Cameron King sprinting on the field. Oh, just out of reach of the younger King. Nice stick by Hawthorne. Turner with a pretty pass up to Roundy. Roundy shovels it through a crowd. Forces the foul. Townsend trying to get it in quickly, but Cony defensively has been solid with their sticks. Hawthorne trying to connect to Townsend. There's a foul. I like the idea, like slide it out to Baird. Baird, stretch that defense, get them moving. Baird with her wheels. Great job. I think we're going to have a timeout. Cony, it's a change in the rules this season to go back to allowing each team one timeout during the contest. Whether it goes just through regulation or goes through a couple timeouts, it's just one timeout per side. Nokomis having a solid third quarter, kind of controlling play much more like they started the game, but unable to capitalize and get the ball in the back of the net. I think looking at some old, nice contingent of former field hockey coaches on the sideline. Taylor Lovely was a standout here at Nokomis and at Husson University and coached the Warriors alongside her mentor coach, Coach Katie Thompson. Of course, Coach Thompson had a great run, winning 2 state titles. And then with the legend, in Maine field hockey, Coach Dodie Saucier, who is the mom of our coach Shaughnessy Saucier, and both Coach Thompson and I had the benefit early in our careers to work with Coach Saucier, and got to win a state championship with her up at Orono High School, and just a lover of field hockey and well known across the state by coaches and players. So great to see that, kind of connection among coaches too. Nice job by King to intercept, trying to connect with Courtney Hughes. Hughes reaches back for it. And again, it's just that one more play Nokomis is misfiring on. They're doing a lot of great things, but it just seems that last little bit is either, they're losing the ball in the turf or it's off a foot. Nice hustle by number 7, Smith, to keep that in bounds. Smith trying to shovel it back. Donahue doing a great job to force the foul. It's called a third-party foul. You can kind of see number 7, when Smith dropped it back, she blocked the path of Donahue trying to play defense. It's like in field hockey, your teammate can't have a moving screen. Warriors are continuing to retain possession, but really haven't had a chance to get deep into the circle often to get that good quality scoring opportunity. But they're sniffing around the goal. Nice read by Roundy. Almost had the breakout with it. Oh, Roundy got that one in the foot. It doesn't feel good. Again, the ever steady Donahue just picks another one off. Nice pass out to the wing to Lovely. Lovely drawing the defender to the sideline, try to spin back on her, flips it to the middle. Great pass to Townsend. Townsend's got a little room to operate, which is uncommon for her. Usually has a crowd of people. She chips it ahead. King nearly can't get a stick. The goalie stops it, and it's in! Susan, the opportunistic sophomore. And that's just a great ball by Townsend in, and the goalie came out to play it and kind of stopped it. And before she could clear it, Susan cuts this Cony lead in half. And I can't tell if that's it looks like it's 450 something, so a huge goal for Nokomis. Let's see if they can capitalize on this momentum. It's a 2-1 game, Cony. Townsend out to Baird, nifty move. Bouncing ball gets to Townsend, but it's stripped away. Graves picks it off, gets it out to Roundy. Roundy trying to chip it through the middle. Susan gets in the scrum. She tips it out to the right. Nice play by this sophomore Susan. Boy, she's really, her overall game has just improved so much. Kind of came in as a promising freshman, and she's continued to work hard in the offseason, and it's really paid off this fall. Baird can do this all day, and I love it. Nice ball over to King. King has it. King slides up. Susan. Oh, great position. Takes the sweep at it and just skips over her stick onto the foot, but great pressure by the Warriors. Donahue at midfield. She flicks it back the other direction. Nice takeaway by Lovely. And that left corner is wet. Lovely's going to want to get out of there. She spins back, sweeps it through the middle of the circle. Ball's chipped up and out. Donahue has it. Donahue pushes over to Roundy. Roundy cuts back for it. She's bumped off the ball. Stays with the play. Nice pull back. Nice defense by Cony to finally sweep it away. Nice job by Hawthorne to split it out to Baird. Townsend picks it up. She's fouled. Oof, that's one. Let her rip. It goes into the goal, but after the whistle had blown, it'll be a free hit coming into the circle, and you can tell Nokomis is amped up after that goal. They are just pressuring this Cony defense. Townsend chips it back through. Punched out by Freeman. Roundy called for the forearm shiver. A little too much contact. Hendrickson winds up with the big ball. Donahue gets a piece of it, but that ball with so much pace just spun away. Big swing. And again, Sue Johnson's been consistent with that call all day. Lovely with a nice quick pass to the middle, just a little bit beyond Season. Marble picks it up midfield. She's got Townsend, skips it over to her. Townsend's got room on the right. Drives it in. Season gets a piece of it, and that's where I think Season's got to let that ball go through. It had good pace, and Cam King was over there on the left. King just using her great reach to get the ball, trying to push it into the middle. Warriors just pressuring this Cony defense. They're looking for this tying goal before the quarter ends. Just a couple of minutes to go. Great third quarter for Nokomis. Solid play. Out wide to Baird. Graves will come up and play it. Graves sends it right back up to Roundy. Roundy loses her footing and the ball. Townsend, again, Nokomis got to stay a little bit lower. That ball's just kind of digging into the turf. You see some of the players, that upper body just lifts up just enough. They're not staying in that good low athletic position, and so their sticks are kind of riding over the top of the ball, not fielding it cleanly. Just great defensive position by Morgan Graves. Quick start to Townsend. Townsend trying to flick it ahead. King gets a piece of it. King trying to slice through a couple of defenders. Roundy pushes it. Again, I'm going to blame that on the turf. That ball just kind of squirting. Maddie Roundy's just doing a great job kind of working through a crowd of play and picking up corner. So great opportunity for Nokomis. 23 seconds left in the quarter. And they'll get time to get this corner off. Baird sets the ball. She's got Roundy and Thompson. How about Townsend at top? And it will go to Townsend. Townsend slides it over to Roundy, a little bit behind her. I think probably with the amount of time left on the clock, probably a direct hit. That would have been my call. Just stop, one quick little pass, and fire. I can't let the coach in me go. I love my corner plays. So a great corner for Nokomis. Cut this Cony lead in half by 1, and certainly a controlled play. So let's see if Cony will steal some momentum back, and Nokomis can continue pressuring to try to get the tying goal. Could be an exciting fourth quarter here on this beautiful Saturday morning. Yeah, couldn't ask for a nicer day. So I know what's coming up here after fall sports. It's not too long for hunting season, and you've become an avid hunter in your last 10 years? Yeah. I know, just really a great family tradition in our area for a lot of families with their hunting camps and, just great recipes at hunting camp and favorite spots and just all the gear and everything that goes along with it. I just think that tradition around those hunting trips and hunting season is it's pretty awesome. Yeah. So Warriors take the field too, and just intermission director Matt Brown and I were talking. Elena Donahue's really another one of those sophomores. Just has really come on strong. She's a little chip off the old block. Her mom, Laura Ireland Donahue, played that back position well too. So it's she's got some good genes to make it happen, but just having a solid season. So Cony able to break up field out of the gate. Hawthorne defending, and she's fouled. So Smith was quiet in the first half. Hawthorne with the big swing and then decides to go with the push. Marble picks it up. Marble trying to work the left side. Trying to dance that sideline. She's double teamed. Ball's kicked. No call. Donahue will set it. Nice snag out of the air by number 28, Abby Morrill. That's not an easy play. Just a hand-eye coordination of some of these players is amazing. Baird with the stick foul just outside of the circle. So Cony will try a little drop pass and jack it in. But again, good defense. I tell you, Macy Freeman, the junior for Cony, is a very talented player. She can get that hit off very quickly. It's just a hard, low hit. It's just what every coach wants on their roster. Townsend trying to maneuver. Just beautiful move through 2 defenders, 3 defenders, 4 defenders, 5 defenders. Can she make it 6? Just beautiful work by Townsend. Marble, a nice little spin move through the defense. Gets it over to Lovely. Lovely's got King with her. Lovely trying to work it on a reverse stick. Can't quite get enough, but King, nice tip through the middle. It's tipped on a stick. King stays with it over to Townsend. Townsend pulls it back into a foot. Official lets it go. Townsend with a big hit into a crowd. Brown trying to pick it up. Brown's fouled. So it's another corner for the Warriors. And boy, this could be huge, huge moment for Nokomis. They've had the momentum all the way through the third quarter, and to get an early corner here to potentially tie this game up. The Warriors are not going to go away quietly, giving up 2 goals in the second period, are battling back. Ball's out to Hawthorne. Hawthorne with a stop. Flicks it through the middle, doesn't get all of it. Low stick reverse. Oh, and I think Baird probably could have just lifted her stick up and let it go through. I think that might have caught the inside, but nice set piece by Nokomis. A good opportunity. And Henriksen, another Cony with 2 or 3 players that can really just drive the ball upfield. Graves watches it go over the sideline. I'm not sure that defender was 5 yards, but great job picking it off. That's number 28, Morrill. I think Nokomis, get wise to where Morrill is perched and hit it away from her. Roundy with a beautiful takeaway, trying to hit the outlet pass to Brown's, intercepted. Roundy returns the favor, and she says, let's try it the other direction. Townsend with a little reach jab. Quick self-start. I think the official's going to say, no. That ball was back at the 50. Actually, I think that'll work to Nokomis' favor as the pass was intercepted, so Roundy will put it right on the white stripe. Starts to her right, comes back to the left to Turner. Turner trying to pull it back, but nice read by the defense, but there's the steady Donahue. Donahue flips it through the middle of the field, bounces through a couple of players. Freeman comes out with it. Freeman just bouncing the ball through the midfield. Finally, Graves gets it. Graves lifts up. Looks up, stays with the play. Her and Freeman just kind of tiptoeing back and forth, and Freeman wins the battle. Cony trying to get a little bit of their own momentum. Freeman breaks into the right side. Drummond boots it out to her left. King picks it up. King takes it ahead to Lovely. Boy, if Lovely can get by this defender and keep it in bounds, she's got some room. Nice job by Ava Lovely, and I like that left side tandem of Cameron King and Ava Lovely. Those are two fast, athletic players. If they get rolling, could be dangerous. Nice idea by Turner, just not enough pace on the ball to get through the defense. Big ball through the middle. A little spin move by Freeman with reverse hit, and it's in. That was a pretty move by Macy Freeman to set her teammate up. Boy, and that's a backbreaker for Nokomis, and that looks like number 28, Morrill, picks up Cony's third goal to push this back to a 2-goal margin. Looks like just under 10 remaining at 9:58 in regulation, so that one stings if you're Nokomis. For a full period and 5 or 6 minutes, they've just dominated play, and Cony gets a break up field. Coach Saucier takes the timeout, and I think that's a good timeout to regroup, because you could almost hear the little bit of the wind come out of their sails, but it's plenty of field hockey, and that's the thing I love about this sport is goals can happen fast. Let's see if I think Nokomis, they came out of halftime with a little bit of reckless abandon, a little stepped up energy, and let's see if they can summon that. I know it's been a tough week. I think they've had 3 tough games this week. Played a tough one with Dexter. Do they have Winslow again?
No, next week.
No, who do they have this week?
Dexter.
Feel like maybe one got pushed for rain, because I know early it was 1, 2, 3, and of course a rainy week. It's just choppy. You can't practice, and you have to go and play a tough game and then come back and practice. Kind of quick practice and then get back at it. But plenty of field hockey left. Let's see what the Warriors can do, and I think they just got to focus on that next goal. Just get that next goal and get this back to a 1-goal game. If you're in Cony, it's tough, too. Sometimes you get that 2-goal lead and you stop doing kind of the things you were doing, and you start, kind of playing not to lose. Yeah, Cony, and I think I said at the top of the broadcast, I've been around high school sports a long time, like a really long time, and I just don't remember a time, like any Cony team in any sport, was not competitive, and that's kind of their floor, being competitive. If not competitive, then a contender. And I think, as I said, Cony yesterday had a really rough game at Lawrence, and I think they came up to Newport today with a little bee in their bonnet. And sometimes that's dangerous when you're the team that has to face a team coming off a tough loss. Townsend picks off the big pass. Beautiful ball out to her teammate and friend, Cameron King. King deflects it a little bit stronger off her stick than I think she wanted, and Cony continuing with their game plan to just pound the ball upfield. It's a weapon when you have a player who can quickly get a big, hard drive off. So you use it. Roundy with a nice pass to King. King with a nice deflection to split the defenders. That was a beautiful play by the first-year player, senior Cameron King. I think Coach Osier kind of urging team to go forward. Sometimes you start getting a little too cute with your passes, and when you're down 2 in the fourth quarter, it's like you really just got to work more north and south. Yeah, and that's probably a ball. It's not going to work. Flipping it through the middle, you got to, it's just going to get called. I think too for Nokomis, like they want to stick with their game plan. I think sometimes you get down and the tendency is, you go to that key player. Nice breakthrough by Lovely. Lovely coming into the circle on their own, trying to reverse shovel it, trying to dig. She's digging. No go. But a nice opportunity by Nokomis there. So the Warriors continuing to pressure. Lots of time left. Just got to get that goal, get that next goal. Townsend gives chase. Townsend with a big ball through the middle. Reagan King is there. King pulls it back. King with a big reverse stick. I think she drilled the side of the goal, but that's a nice offer by the freshman. Nice job by Townsend to pick off the hit. Flips it through the middle. It's tipped up by the defender. King takes a swing, brings it back across the mouth of the goal. And I think it was over the end line. It'll be a hit coming in for the Warriors. 6.5 to go, regulation. Nokomis down 2. And now would be the time to trim this to a 1-goal game. Townsend weaving through defenders, trying to find some room for a shot, and she picks up the corner. Just what the Warriors want here, an opportunity to run a set piece. 4th goal of the half, 4th corner of the half, 7th of the game. Baird flips it up top, goes to Townsend. Townsend drops it to Hawthorne. Hawthorne sweeps it on goal. Deflected by Baird. Can they punch it in? Corner. Great opportunity. Nokomis knocking on the door, try to get this back to a 1-goal game. Out to Hawthorne. Hawthorne with a stop, trying to give it back to Baird, and Cony all over that play. It was a nice read by the defense on the little give back. Morrow flips it to Cunningham. Cunningham with 2 goals already, but a little behind her and catches her in the heel. Townsend with the quick pass the other direction, trying to connect with the younger King. And I really got to give credit to just 4 players on Cony have really dominated kind of the ball play for them. Number 4, Freeman. Number 7, Smith. Number 10, Hendrickson. And number 12, Cunningham. And then, I'll throw a 5th in, Abby Morrow. Those 5 players have had really strong games. King got to be a little bit quicker to get her stick down and play. I think that's where you see some fatigue happening with players kind of holding their sticks at their waist. Players are tired when you start seeing that. Graves with a nice ball to Roundy. Roundy's fouled. And I think anytime Roundy or Townsend touches the ball, they're just getting double, triple teamed almost immediately. Townsend with the big rip. Wide. I like it. I like the shot. Just under 4 to go. Regulation. Time becoming unfriendly to the Warriors. 3-1, Cony Rams on top. Final minutes of regulation. The pressure's on the Warriors, at the very least, to get that initial goal to cut it to 1, and then let's see what we can do. We've had some good opportunities, just haven't been able to find the back of the net. Avery Maxim hasn't faced a ton of shots on goal. I think there's been a couple that have gotten past her that I almost want to say it's been Freeman who's dropped back defensively on that goal line. It batted a couple out. Townsend trying to work it to the left. She splits a couple of defenders, trying to pull back. She's fouled. Quick start by Townsend. Townsend works it to the right, tries to chip it ahead. Nice tip by Lovely. Seuzin picks it up. Seuzin trying to reverse chip it. I think a little too much reaching by Nokomis, and that's where there's that, kind of rushing. And I think that's what Coach Saucier is trying to kind of shout out. It's like, take that one more step, like kick that body, what you call on your strong side, so it's on the right side of your body, so you can really leverage your hips and your legs into that. I think those reverse sweeps, they're great when they work, but there's a degree of difficulty to executing those shots. Nokomis can't afford to be playing time in their defensive end. Crossing ball's deflected. Baird tracks it down. Nokomis trying to quicken their pace of play. See if they can make a run at it. Gets over to Brown. Brown kicks it ahead to Townsend. Nice pass by Brown to Townsend. Townsend trying to cut back to the middle. That's where I like to see Townsend go a little bit deeper on the left. She's got a little bit of room, but she's just incredible how she maneuvers through a crowd of players. Little chip shot into the circle. Brown trying to get a stick on it. Brown wheels. Brown pushes it, centers it, and it's going to be a corner for Nokomis. And that glare is just hitting that clock. I cannot tell how much time is left. I think we're down to 37 seconds. So if Nokomis has got to do it, they got to run a really quick corner play. Not sure if this and Cony knows it. Cony just kind of taking their time to get to the 50. Ball's out to Roundy. Roundy with a stop. Trying to get by one defender. Spins. Shovels it to the middle. Hawthorne trying to jump and get a piece of it. With that hit coming out, I think that's going to do it for this contest, as we just got a couple of seconds left, and Cony bangs it out of the defensive end. Warriors are continuing to battle, though. Chip shot into middle of the field. And there's your regulation. And so a tough loss for Nokomis. If I think in the end final balance sheet of possession time, Nokomis would win that battle. They'd win the battle of penalty quarters and probably shots on goal, but in that stat, that counts. Warriors fall to the Cony Rams by a score of 3-1. I'd like to thank you for joining Warrior Athletics. Hope you have a great day, and come out in person to join one of our great athletic contests. Have a great day, and go Warriors!